Hey guys, welcome to KT the Publicist YouTube channel. Thank you guys for coming back and watching another great video. So if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is KT and I'm your favorite publicist that talk about career, business, and a sprinkle of lifestyle from here to there. So today's video, I'm really going to talk about my goal planning thus far for the next year, for the next rest of 2023, and just about why am I changing it, what's going on in my life right now, because as we know, goals are not very linear. You know, we might start off one way and then figure out what we want to do and switch it up, and it's nothing wrong with that as long as you stick to what your goals truly are and follow what's best for you even throughout the year. And that might change from day to day, month to month, or even quarter to quarter. So I am going to sit down and talk to you guys about what's going on, how my goal planning is going to be set up for right now as I'm thinking about it, and just kind of another life update. So as always, thank you guys for staying tuned. Don't forget to share this with your work bestie, and I'm gonna go ahead and get straight on into the video.
She's trying to tan right now, you in her way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Of the sun.
oh, the sun, yeah. I'm
ready. No, those tan sessions. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright y'all, so as I stated, quarter one whooped my behind. I am not joking. You know, if you guys saw my 2023 goals list, like, if I'm gonna link it up in the cards above, but I had everything ready to go. I was ready to hit the ground running. 2022 wasn't a bad year, but it wasn't really what I expected, and a lot of things changed, a lot of things happened towards the end of the year. So I was like, we about to hit the ground running, and 2023 finna be our year. Then January and February came in and I had to pump the brakes. Like, I had a very much of lots of lofty goals, and that was because I needed to goal plan that way so I can scare myself into thinking that I wouldn't be able to do it and be very surprised at the end of 2023 that I accomplished it. But what had happened was, like I said, I don't know, maybe it's just me. If it's y'all too, comment down below and let me know. But quarter one really was like, we gonna gut punch you a couple of times before you think you about to get to where you need to be. And for all intentions, like, I really put my best foot forward, and there was a lot of doubt. There was a lot of things that happened that I kind of was like, okay, maybe I should slow down. And that kind of got me into thinking about how I wanted to plan for the remaining of the year. So as you guys know, I did goal planning on an annual and month-to-month basis. So I would, you know, change my goals based on, you know, what happened the last month, what I didn't get done, what I did accomplish, all that kind of stuff. But I really realized I wasn't hitting my goals the way I thought I would, and that was very heartaching, especially for if you're an overachiever. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a very much recovering overachiever. I've always been like that. So when I say 2023 not reaching some of these goals I read, I was like, okay. I read this 12-week book, and let me tell you, goal planning that way is not meant for everyone, and I found that out the hard way. But nevertheless, I'm not gonna let that deteriorate me from reaching what I want to do and all that good stuff. So I am actually going to quarterly plan. What that looks like is I am going to set a few goals for the quarter. So we're going into quarter two. I have set my goals for what I want to do, and it's not the list of 50 million things I had going on. There are business goals and there are personal goals. That's it. It's not recreational. Trust me, I thought that was a great way of breaking down my goals, but that really didn't work for me, and just the way my life is set up and will be set up in the near future. So nevertheless, I am going to do quarterly planning. So like I said, I'm going to set goals for the quarter so I can have and achieve from that point. But don't worry, I will still be doing my monthly reset routine. So what that will look like is basically an update on how we're looking for each goal of the quarter and seeing how much progress we made, what kind of things and actions I need to change up, favorites, all that stuff is still going to stay, but you just won't see actual planning until the beginning of the quarter. So I think that's a little bit more simpler in my terms than what I was doing, because like I said, your girl was just we was about everywhere. So I have my iPad here. It's just in my keyboard case because that's what I was using before I started filming. So I'm going to tell you, I have 4 goals for each section, so business and personal. But personal I have 3, business I have 4, because I have a lot of things that I'm kind of thinking about for quarter 2. So I'm going to get into it. As you know, I will have it on the screen right up in here so you guys can follow along. So for my business goals, we are going to sign 2 to 3 clients. I had the all intents purposes of signing a client in quarter 1. It didn't happen. I got very discouraged because I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? But then I had to realize what kind of climate we're in. A lot of people having layoffs, all that kind of stuff. So I had to realize at the end of the day, it's still possible. We just got to keep working at it. So sign 2 to 3 clients. And this is something that I'm actually finally telling people, because by the time I release this video, I will probably have made a reel or something about this on my business page. So if you don't follow KGT Communications on Instagram, go ahead and pause the video, go to KGT Communications on Instagram and follow us right now so you can see the announcement. But I actually am going to release and launch the photography side of my business. And I know you're like, hey T, you do photography? Yes. So it really started off as a hobby, and what had happened was, because I'm very much a tech geek when it comes to cameras, lenses, all that kind of stuff. You can ask any of my friends and co-workers, they like, here, you always trying stuff out. That's just me with videos and content and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of started taking more pictures. I actually got booked for a couple of events. So I'm actually on my 3rd booking, and I have 2 more that's happening. Well, I have 3 bookings in May. So it's been very much a soft launch and basically word of mouth, because I'm not doing any and everything. So I'm more of a small event type photographer. You know, I'm not going to do headshots, all that, not yet at least. This is really just soft launch into it. So small events like graduations, baby showers, all that kind of stuff, that's what I'm kind of looking for. So that is going to be a 2nd goal of the business. 3rd goal of business, I'm telling y'all this and I've got to look down, so I'm looking at my iPad, y'all know. Gather information for a launch in quarter 3. So I don't want to release just yet, but it's going to be for people who really don't want done for you services within my company. So I'm going to be launching something that can speak to them and help them even with their PR and social media needs. So I'm going to be launching something hopefully in quarter 3. If everything in quarter 2 goes right, I can potentially launch that for quarter 3. 4th business goal and last one is post 3 to 4 times a week on the business page. Y'all, I have been slacking, and that's probably because I was just kind of burnt out, because like I said, everything that could go wrong was going wrong in my life at that time. So I really have been slacking on my reels, even on my personal and just a lot. I haven't been making a lot of content because you guys have seen I haven't been posting as much as I used to on YouTube, and that is coming back, so don't worry. But I really do need to post 3 to 4 times a week on my business page, so I will be posting 3 to 4 times again. As always, it's going to be always the educational piece, talk about my clients, just a lot of things wrapped up in one, and then also releasing information about the soft launch, about the photography side of the business, all that kind of stuff. So that is all for the business goals. So let's get into the personal goals for quarter 2. So quarter 2, be consistent with content. Like I stated, I have not been on my content piece, and I feel so bad because that is something that I kind of actually enjoy doing, is doing YouTube videos, doing the day in the lives, doing the TikTok stuff, doing the Instagram stuff. And also, if you guys are not following me on TikTok and Instagram, you should really pause this video and go over to those platforms and follow me at KT the Publicist on all social media channels on Instagram and TikTok. Anyway, I am going to post more often on YouTube and on my business page. So right now, the way things are looking, I'm going to post Sunday through Friday. Well, sometimes I miss Thursdays, sometimes I don't. I'm not exactly sure because of how I have my content laid out right now, but that's kind of the gist. Saturdays I really don't post unless I'm going to an event or something big has happened on a Saturday. So I typically leave Saturdays alone because we be fighting for our life for engagements on Saturdays. We know this. So post consistently on YouTube and on my personal pages. So y'all remember I said I was gonna cook more. That did not happen, but we're gonna cook 2 to 3 times a week. I'm going to build up slowly about getting back into cooking. I had the lofty goal of cooking 4 times a week. Well, actually it was 5 times a week, so it'll be mostly on the weekdays because I'll just leave the weekends free. And that's kind of not the way my life is set up. I have a lot of meetings at night for various organizations, so sometimes it's not very beneficial for me to cook at night because I might get home at like 8 o'clock, might have to do something for work, might have to do something for my business. So really cooking is about the last thing on my mind. So I might grab something or just cook like some noodles or something that's easy peasy. So I am going to commit to cooking at least 2 to 3 times a week, so I can build that back up to figure out best ways. And I know you guys are going to say, well, Kiera, you can meal prep. I talked about this. I am one person who does not like leftovers. After the first day, it's a maybe. If it's something I really enjoy, I'll eat it the second day, but after that, it's just like we need something different. Don't judge me. It is my life. It's just the way things are. But that is key. So cooking 2 to 3 times a week. The last one is actually working out. I was doing so good, y'all, and it was like I had got sick. Stuff in my job kind of popped off, so I had to be more available, and I was taking calls during nights. And so if you call at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I did not want to wake up at 6 o'clock to go work out. And mind you, I hadn't shifted my schedule to go work out in the evening time. So I am trying to figure out what's best for me. I know I need to get up earlier to just go work out because that was kind of working for me, but I had to figure it out. So as of now, I have not been to the gym in about a month. So the whole month of March, I did not go to the gym because the last 2 weeks I got sick. And when I mean sick, like I was adjusting to some new medication that my doctor put me on, so they made me very sick in the morning time. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to the gym sick. And then now I'm just now getting over like a sinus infection. So if you can hear it in my nose, that's what you hear. So literally, and just before then I was on call all night long. So I didn't want to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to sleep in. So those are my Q2 goals. And as I stated, I will be putting out monthly reset routines to say how far I am on progress about things, and just take you guys more on a transparent journey. I don't want you guys to come on here and think that I think I'm superwoman, I can get everything done, because I know I can't. But I really want to show you the transparency about someone who's almost 30 trying to balance life, work, business, YouTube, all that kind of stuff, because there are other people like us that take on so many things, because you are a multifaceted person and you have a passion for a lot of things. So I want to be able to show you guys, even though you want it all, sometimes you gotta take a step back and be like, is that really reasonable for my life at this time? Or, you know, figuring it out. But as always, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a beat when KT drop. What a new beat. Y'all liked it, didn't you? I know you did. But anyway, don't forget, like I said, comment down below and let me know some of your goals for Q2. Let's do a check-in. Just tell me how you feeling in the comment section. Did Q1 whoop your behind like it whooped mine? We can trauma bond together, because who doesn't love a good trauma bonding, right? I'm kidding. But literally, let's do a check-in. I know life is very much different. It's been different for a while, but the last 3 months, it's been crazy, especially with a lot of things that we're seeing in the news. So I want to see if you guys are okay. Let's talk. I'm gonna chat back, tell you guys, you know, ask me questions, all that kind of stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.